Emperor Philippa Georgiou is back, and she's joining a secret division of Starfleet to protect the United Federation of Planets.
Yes, it is all part of Star Trek Section 31, The Ops, which is streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. So joining us right now, two of the stars, just about, 300 years east of a city with all the money, where you grew up in the worst part, Omari, Hardwick, and Rob Kazinsky joining us this morning. Hello, gentlemen. It's not a big rich town.
Guys.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here. In this interview here, we have to convince our co-host, John, to watch the show. Courtney and I watched it last night. It's
So
fantastic.
good.
It is
So good.
so fun. It is
Thank
so
you very
fun.
much. I was wondering what that was. We were like, why did you pick that guy up?
Yeah.
I was like, what just happened?
Yeah. This is our alone time, fellas. Alone time.
I'm telling you, but it felt very Section 31, like remove.
See?
Exactly.
You get it.
You
Okay.
Not make.
Go eat your yogurt.
Go eat your yogurt.
Okay, so let's place this for folks so they
Okay.
understand where in time we are with the whole Star Trek universe.
Yeah, we're in the lost era of Star Trek between Kirk and Picard, an era that's never really been shown on Star Trek before. There's a very famous episode of TNG called Yesterday's Enterprise where the Enterprise C comes from this era with one of our characters, Rachel Garrett, played by Casey Roll, into the present time of Star Trek.
Trish O'Neill.
Yeah, shout out to Trish O'Neill, doing an amazing job as Captain Garrett. And this is the first time we've ever seen the lost era of Star Trek on screen. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stories that are fundamental to the universe of Trek and Federation that we get to tell.
Omari, when you you get a gig and it says you're going to be working with Michelle Yeoh, and you're like, oh, okay, great, and you go to work. How long does it take you to get over that she's in the room with you every day?
I'm definitely at this point, 21 year career. I definitely am expecting to work with the caliber.
Yeah.
I think I put in my work enough to be expecting to work at that level. But I definitely am honoring the person. I'm not as much into stature of people. I'm definitely into who people are. And so I already knew that she was a wonderful person. And that's what is always a pinch me moment, is that someone of that stature, let's invite stature back in, can equally be that stature as a human being. You have me at hello at that point. But I'm definitely confident in what's expected of me being able to be provided. And she absolutely expects not just what Tunde or Alex Kurtzman did, she expected me to be at that level. So hopefully I brought it.
I love that. And I was fumbling the lyrics before, but Omari Hardwick, again, from he's Ghost, right? From Power.
Yeah.
So definitely used to these roles of these, very serious but very poignant characters. And I feel like this Star Trek, this iteration of Star Trek, is very gritty. So if anybody who's like, oh, I'm not really into the sci-fi, but this Star Trek is for folks who are into the action, into the good story plot line.
Well, I've always said that Star Trek isn't for you, it's for everybody. And there should be a Star Trek for everybody. There is a Star Trek for you. It might not be this one, it might be TNG, it might be Voyager, it might be whatever it is. But there are fundamental core precepts of Star Trek that exist throughout all of them. Now, what we've made is a movie that if you've never seen Star Trek before, and it's an intimidating concept with all the shows and all the different movies, where do you begin? Well, this is a great new starting off place where you can come in and you've never seen a Star Trek before.
Good point.
And it's a great, fun, funny, sexy action movie that then we can sit there and say, well, if you like this, first off, give us money so we can do more.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But, but second off, also, here's Discovery, here's TNG, here's the legacy that should mean so much to you, because Star Trek has always spoken to the minority people, the minority mind, and the downtrodden and the oppressed. So if you feel that in yourself in any way whatsoever, Star Trek is for you.
Well, when it ended last night, when I was finished watching, I wanted more. I want more. So if there's some fun that I can give to, let's do this, boys.
I love that. So can you remind us of your colleague's name who you removed to go eat your
So that's John.
That's John. Yeah. Did we convince you, John?
It sounds great. I mean,
John, if you don't come and watch it, I'm going to come and just, I'm going to, well, we've been working out. We've been training so hard for this. We've been doing fight sequences.
Thanks, John.
Yes.
We did some of the best fight sequences. Yes, I actually think the best fight sequences that Star Trek has ever done.
Oh, they're great.
And he will kick your head in if you don't watch this.
Or I'll send him.
Yeah, and I'll do
There
it for
it
him.
Zeph opens a can and you
Oh,
don't
he's
want
back.
none.
As he's sitting there with big juice bottle biceps folded, I guess I'm in.
You're in. Yeah, we did it.
I'm in.
We did it,
Yay!
fellas. We did it.
Thank you, guys.
We have to threaten it. It's gonna happen.
Star Trek Section 31, streaming on Paramount Plus, comes out tomorrow. Very excited about this. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time today.
It was such a good
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you, guys.
you.
Seriously,
So
it was so fun.
Oh, by the way, Zeph, not Borg. Just
no.
off top.
No.
He's not the Borg. Totally different. See, again, you're confused.
Are we sure that Fuzz wasn't in the interview? He could have been.
He
there.
could have been. You just didn't see him.
When you watch it tomorrow, you'll go.
It'll make all
"Oh,
sense."
I know what Cody was talking about.
It's good.
I was sitting over there having my yogurt thinking, I'd like to hang out with these guys.
I know.
Just cuz, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. They're great. They're great.
And Fuzz, Borg, whatever. Fine.